Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jamail, Bad Intentions Taylor, and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Jamil's.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. When we get matchups like this, guys just won't quit. They'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work. There it is. He falls victim to that big hook. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
In and out, in and out.
Lands the counter. Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through this round here.
Keep your hands up, keep your hands up.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Dynamite. That straight right unable to connect. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Good looking counter by Taylor. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Taylor blocks it. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Final 10 seconds. Blocks that belt line well. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Not precise at all by Jërmæйn Taylor. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Jërmæйn Taylor. Back upstairs he goes. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jërmæйn Taylor. Taylor blocks it. Nice block by Jërmæйn Taylor.
Keep working the jab.
A nice block by Jërmæйn Taylor. Jërmæйn Taylor with a counterpunch. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Nice block by Jërmæйn Taylor. Some good job just striking his target twice in a row by Jërmæйn Taylor. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronze Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
He gets off with a combination up top. And a sharp counterpunch by Jërmæйn Taylor. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Good-looking counter by Taylor. Jërmæйn Taylor's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang. The right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Good-looking counterpunch. On the mark with the overhand right. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
To dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Nice strike after. Holy cow! Jërmäйн Taylor stunned, and he is hurt. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
And what is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Great movement to get away from those punches. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Dynamite. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Solid counterpunch by Jërmäйn Taylor. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Holy cow! Jërmäйn Taylor stunned and staggered. Well, the end of the round is upon us. And oh boy, we need to catch our breath ourselves.
Now, these guys are not shy about introducing themselves. They came right out at the beginning. They said hello with punches, punches and bunches.
Great exchanges we've seen so far. Jërmäйn Taylor's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Good job staying away from the danger there. Jërmäйn Taylor's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered. Jërmäйn Taylor's legs look shaky. He was hurt. It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now. Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
There it is! Jërmäйn Taylor's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Dynamite's trying to create some space. You can see how he's going about it there. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jërmäйn Taylor. Jërmäйn Taylor blocks it. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Throws a counter punch there. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Jërmäйn able to block that punch. Jërmäйn Taylor's got to realize that his work rate has really dropped off a cliff. I know he got stunned earlier in this fight, but at this point, he has to at least put forth some type of aggression. He's got to get himself back in this fight.
Yeah, what you're saying is not just that he's got to do physical things. We understand that, but where's it start? It starts with the mental part. He has to behave like a pro, behave like a fighter.
Jërmäйn Taylor's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
The combo lands upstairs. Jërmäйn Taylor's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Jërmäйn Taylor's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Jërmäйn Taylor's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in, you see him backing him up against the ropes. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Jërmäйn Taylor. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Good-looking counter by Taylor. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging that nugget all night long.
He's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Very nice defensive guard there. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Jermaine Taylor's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Good block by Jermaine. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Jermaine Taylor is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Jermaine Taylor's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Taylor blocks it. He missed with that headshot. Good block by Jermaine. Dynamite Hawks is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. He gets off with a combination up top. And he ties up on the inside. Taylor with a counter punch.
I'm not going to stand here and watch.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Jërmäйn Taylor's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Forceful uppercut by Jërmäйn Taylor. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
And what a clever combination by Jërmäйn Taylor. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Good looking counter by Taylor. On the mark with the combination by Jërmäйn Taylor. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he could kill a little of the clock, survive.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Now that's some fine work right there by Dynamite. counterpunch by Jërmæйn Taylor. Jërmæйn Taylor sticking to his game plan regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Oh, and there you go. Jërmæйn Taylor, and once again he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, two, three, four.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Taylor blocks it. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
And a smart counterpunch by Jërmæйn Taylor. Jërmæйn Taylor's late. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Missed that right. Effective work, the three-punch combination. Right back to it to the head. Jërmæйn Taylor's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Ted?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jërmæйn Taylor. Taylor blocks it. Jërmæйn Taylor blocks it. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Nothing there on the punch by Jэрmäйn Taylor. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Blocks that belt line well. Jërmäйn Taylor's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jërmäйn Taylor stunned and he is hurt. Oh, he comes right up the middle with an uppercut that floors him. That's it. Unable to rise up and beat the count. A knockout victory.
Walked right into that one.
Let's make it official. And for that, we send it up to our ring announcer. Dynamite, your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.